Hey guys, have you ever hired a contractor or thought about hiring a contractor and just kind of felt like it was overwhelmed, a confusing process, or maybe you were intimidated by a contractor coming into your home? We're going to talk about 3 tips on how to hire a contractor, and we're getting started right now. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Rodney Lawless. I'm a realtor here in Charleston, South Carolina, and we're going to talk about 3 tips on how to hire a contractor. Now, granted, this isn't cover everything, but these I think will help you get started. So we're just going to cover 3 basic tips. And I got Logan Lawless here with Lawless Home Improvement, and he's going to kind of share some tips from his experience. So we got 3 tips. So number 3 tip, what do you got?
So number 3 tip, I thought I would discuss quotes. I mean, everyone wants to talk money. They want to know exactly what it is they're going to be spending, what the scope of projects cost. A lot of times I get calls and people have a real low expectation of what certain things may actually end up costing them in the end. So that's something you're going to want to discuss with your local contractor. You're going to want to get at least 3 quotes. It's always important to call around, and a good thing to say is I never go with the smallest amount, and maybe best to go with the one in the middle.
So why is that? Why is the smallest amount not always better?
The quality of work. When you're looking at pricing, a lot of times if you get someone that's starting out, they may come out with a real small price, but they might not know everything that's involved. They might not know that, let's say for painting, for instance, that you're going to have to go around filling holes. You're going to have to sand that. That's all time. What kind of product they're going to be using. Are they going to be using top of the line? Are they going to be using the worst product out? So that's all things you have to take in consideration. So when you're looking at your quotes.
That's a good point, because I like the quality of the material, especially paint.
Quality is very important.
And number 2 tip is?
So where to find your contractor. A lot of people have no clue. So they want a ceiling fan installed, they need a wall touched up, they need a flooring put down, and they have no idea who to call. They go to Lowe's and they go to the flooring department or the paint section and they say, hey, I need my house painted, and then they schedule somebody to come out, and a lot of times it's this astronomical wait with this astronomical price. So it's always best to ask your friends, your neighbors, your realtor. Yeah, yep. Your realtor. I'm getting there. Your realtor is actually you're probably your number 1 source. They deal with this all the time, and I deal with 20 to 30 realtors, and each one of them it's the same thing. They have somebody they recommend, somebody they use on a regular basis. So touch base with your realtor, and most of the time it's someone they trust because they've done the work for them. Not just one house, but multiple houses.
Right.
So always ask a realtor and always ask family.
And his number 1 tip is?
So my number 1 tip, I chose preparation. A lot of times you call a contractor and you have something you want done, but when the contractor arrives, you've already done the quotes, you've done the other steps that we discussed, but then the contractor arrives, and this is my biggest pet peeve, is when you get there, all of a sudden, work is being added. So you're not just there to touch up a wall, now you're there to fix a window, you're there to put up a ceiling fan. And so this is all things that, when I say preparation, you need to walk through your home. If you're about to sell, if you're about to buy, well, more or less selling, then you need to walk through your home and just make a list. Make a list of everything you want done, and this way you know. And it's not a surprise to you. Open the closets, open the windows, make sure they're all shutting, open, and look through the house and actually look under the sinks, make sure there's no leaks. And this way you know everything that needs to be done. There's no surprises. When the contractor gets there, you already have a scope of work, you know what needs to be done. This way everyone's happy.
Because I know when I talk to homeowners, they don't understand how backed up the contractors get. They get frustrated and they said, oh man, it took them a week to even get me a quote, and now they're not going to be able to start for another month. There's not enough workers in the skilled career fields, guys. That's just a fact. So make sure that you don't add work when they get there, because they've already got jobs lined up, and they're going to have to be pretty much most of the time going to be able to only do that task, and then they're going to have to reschedule that window or whatever else you add to it. So it's better to go ahead and knock it all out, and it's probably going to cost you a little bit less in time and labor if you have them out there once and they have all the materials, because now they don't have to spend as much time, and it's actually going to be cheaper for you.
Yeah, and we're not out here wanting to take all your money. We want to work with you and be able to get you the best value for what you're getting. So in preparation, all plays a key factor in that. And like you spoke, materials, everything's going up right now with everything going on. And so in order to get optimize the best price, it's best to be upfront with your contractor and not throw surprises, and just do your research and know what you need done around the home.
So if you like this video, check out our video that we did a few months ago about repairs, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, ring that little bell so that way you'll be alerted when we put out new videos, because we put them out quite frequently. So we appreciate your time.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate you having me, and that's about all the time I have.
Y'all have a good one.